It's the day of the nominations, y'all. It kills me every time I work on a show and the majority of the cast doesn't get that reference. Here's my charge to you. If you do get that reference, please make it your responsibility to educate others. The more you know, people. Anyway, welcome to the live nominations for this year's Ostranders. We are so excited to announce our nominees tonight after an exciting season. I have to start by first thanking each and every one of you who participated in the season this year. This was a fantastic year, and I am so grateful to have played a small role in attempting to celebrate it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. This year, the Ostranders welcomed another 2 new organizations, bringing us up to 16 participating organizations. So welcome again to Bartlett Performing Arts and Lone Tree Live. And this year, Casa Teatro joined us as a producing organization. So the Ostranders are divided into 2 divisions. Division 1 theaters are those that perform inside Shelby County with a season of 3 shows per season and have a full-time artistic staff, which could include artistic director, technical director, or production manager. Those theaters are Casa Teatro, Germantown Community Theater, Hattie Lou Theater, New Moon, Playhouse on the Square, and Theater Memphis. In Division 1, we adjudicated 41 productions, 25 plays, and 16 musicals. Division 2 theaters also perform in Shelby County, but they don't have a minimum requirement for a number of productions per year, and they do not have a full-time artistic staff, or they're considered an educational institution. Those companies are Actors Renaissance Theater, Bartlett Performing Arts, Collierville Arts Council, Emerald Theater Company, Friends of George's, Lone Tree Live, Cork Theater, Rhodes Theater Guild, Three Diamonds Productions, and the University of Memphis. In Division 2, we adjudicated 22 total productions, so 14 plays, 8 musicals. Are you clear? If not, more information can be found on our website at memphisostranders.com. But that's a total of 63 productions we adjudicated this year. Sincere thanks and praise go out to our 20 judges. This is not an easy task. Those judges for the 24-25 season were Bill Birch, Billy Pullen, Chad Hoy, John Myers-Ray, Julie Reinbold, Julie Scarpacci, Kevin Rogers, Kristen Fisher, Leanne Evans, Lisa Sanchez-Sullivan, Louise Levin, Mark Holder, Marianne Washington, Melissa Roberts, Missy Crosby-Hopkins, Sharonda Johnson, Skip Howard, Stephen Tate, Tamika Rhodes, William Henry. Thank you so much. And if you want to learn more about the process, visit our website at memphisostranders.com. Now let's get started.
The nominees for props design in Division 2.
Clara Kelly, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Clark Gable Slept Here, Emerald Theater Company. Evie Corbin, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. Robin Black and Bentley Black, Little Shop of Horrors, Collierville Arts Council. The Mousetrap, University of Memphis.
The nominees for props design for a play in Division 1.
Isa Bateman, Six Men Dressed Like Joseph Stalin, Theater Works at the Square. Isa Bateman, Whose Holidays, Circuit Playhouse. Jack Netzel Yates, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Jack Netzel Yates, Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Jack Netzel Yates, The Mousetrap, Theater Memphis.
The nominees for props design for a musical in Division 1.
Gabby D'Arcangelo Calvert, Ride the Cyclone, Germantown Community Theater. Gabby D'Arcangelo Calvert, Cabaret, Germantown Community Theater. Isa Bateman, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. Isa Bateman, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Jack Netzel Yates, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis.
The nominees for scenic design in Division 2.
Brian Ruggeber, 12N or What You Will, University of Memphis. Brian Ruggeber, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Hal Harmon, Clark Gable Slept Here, Emerald Theater Company. Jasmine Jeffries, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. The Mousetrap, University of Memphis.
The nominees for scenic design for a play in Division 1.
Chris Sterling, The Minutes, New Moon Theater. Chris Sterling, What the Constitution Means to Me, Circuit Playhouse. Jack Netzel Yates, Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Jack Netzel Yates, The Mousetrap, Theater Memphis. Julia Kowalski, Skeleton Crew, Circuit Playhouse.
The nominees for scenic design for a musical in Division 1.
J. David Galloway, Ride the Cyclone, Germantown Community Theater. Jack Netzel Yates, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Kaya Kaiser, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Lex von Blumenstein, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. Philip Hewen, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for lighting design in Division 2.
Chris Hanian, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Dylan Alamang, Drag Through Time, Friends of George's. Jeremy Fisher, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Louisa Keppel, Chicken, Cork Theater. Melissa Andrews, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild.
The nominees for lighting design for a play in Division 1.
Eve Bandy, Paradise Blue, Hattie Lou Theater. Megan Christofferson, Six Men Dressed Like Joseph Stalin, TheaterWorks at the Square. Melissa Andrews, The Minutes, New Moon Theater. Nicole Northington, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Nicole Northington, Parallel Lives, Next Stage, Theater Memphis.
The nominees for lighting design for a musical in Division 1.
Thomas Halfacre, Lizzie, The Lizzie Borden Musical, New Moon Theater. Elijah Kleinsmith, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Nicole Northington, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Nicole Northington, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Rachel Lauren, Parade, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for sound design in Division 2.
Christopher Plummer, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Emily Rooker, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Gage Markey, Bright Star, Bartlett Performing Arts. Hilda Medovich, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. Nathan McHenry, A Body of Water, Cork Theater.
The nominees for sound design for a play in Division 1.
Sid Trice, Paradise Blue, Hattie Lou Theater. Jason Ashofin, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Jason Ashofin, Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Jason Ashofin, The Mousetrap, Theater Memphis. Joshua Crawford, Six Men Dressed Like Joseph Stalin, TheaterWorks at the Square.
The nominees for sound design for a musical in Division 1.
Emily Luce, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Emily Luce, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Joshua Crawford, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Joshua Crawford, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Walker Higgins, Ride the Cyclone, Germantown Community Theater.
The nominees for hair, wig, and makeup design in Division 2.
Christine Wallig, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Friends of George's, Drag Through Time, Friends of George's. Mark Campbell, Death Drop at Hotel the George, Friends of George's.
The nominees for hair, wig, and makeup design for a play in Division 1.
Amy Oaf and Ashley Selberg, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Junie B., Toothless Wonder, Circuit Playhouse. Lilia Scruggs and Amy Oaf, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Who's Holiday, Circuit Playhouse.
The nominees for hair, wig, and makeup design for a musical in Division 1.
A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Blake Gatelli Meek, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Buddy Hart, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. The Wizard of Oz, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for costume design in Division 2.
Ashley Copera, Bright Star, Bartlett Performing Arts. Friends of George's, Drag Through Time, Friends of George's. Keenan Quander, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Lucia Hall, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Lucia Hall, Mystery at Greenfingers, Rhodes Theater Guild.
The nominees for costume design for a play in Division 1.
Allison White, The Mousetrap, Theater Memphis. Amy Oaf, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Amy Oaf, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Waverly Strickland, Skeleton Crew, Circuit Playhouse. Waverly Strickland, Who's Holiday, Circuit Playhouse.
The nominees for costume design for a musical in Division 1.
Amy Oaf, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Ashley Witten Capera, Ride the Cyclone, Germantown Community Theater. Lindsay Schmeling, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Lindsay Schmeling, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. Waverly Strickland, Seussical, Circuit Playhouse.
The nominees for music direction in Division 2.
Eileen Kuo, Through the Looking Screen, Cork Theater. Nathan McHenry, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. Nathan Thomas, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis.
The nominees for music direction for a musical in Division 1.
Jeff Brewer, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Patty House, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Tammy Holt, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Tom Johnson, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Tom Johnson, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for choreography or fight choreography in Division 2.
Angel Sierra Clark, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Holly Ferguson and Six Carolino, 12 In or What You Will, University of Memphis. Hunter Steele, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. LaQuintus Q. Jones, Death Drop at Hotel La George, Friends of George's. Max Robinson, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis.
The nominees for choreography or fight choreography for a play in Division 1.
Emma Crystal, Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater. Six Carolino, Six Men Dressed Like Joseph Stalin, Theater Works at the Square. Max Robinson, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Next Stage, Theater Memphis.
The nominees for choreography or fight choreography for a musical in Division 1.
Angel Sierra Clark, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Britt Pauline Church, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Daniel Stewart Nelson, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Noelia Warnett Jones, Parade, Playhouse on the Square. Travis Bradley and Jordan Nichols, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis.
The nominees for featured performer in a play in Division 2.
Amy Rush, Death Drop at Hotel La George, Friends of George's. Curtis C. Jackson, Dragged Through Time, Friends of George's. Greg Hammond, Death Drop at Hotel La George, Friends of George's.
The nominees for featured performer in a play in Division 1.
Amy Rush, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Gabe Kestrel, Inherit the Wind, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Benny McCluskey, A Particle of Dread, New Moon Theater.
The nominees for featured performer in a musical in Division 2.
Aiden Saunders, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Jeremiah McDonald, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Mitchell Bentley, Mystic Pizza, Collierville Arts Council.
The nominees for featured performer in a musical in Division 1.
Drake Sheehan, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Joe Raniger, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Nathan McHenry, Grease, Theater Memphis. Nick Weaver, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. Wendy Oliver, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for supporting actor in a play in Division 2.
Andre Johnson III, 12 In or What You Will, University of Memphis. David Winter Gutierrez, Dragged Through Time, Friends of George's. Gage Collins, Clark Gable Slept Here, Emerald Theater Company. Lamonte Thomas, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Rick Bartle, Dragged Through Time, Friends of George's.
The nominees for supporting actress in a play in Division 2.
Christina Hernandez, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Eliana Mabe, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Lachelle Flood, Cougars, Actors Renaissance Theater. Lena Wallace Black, A Body of Water, Quark Theater. Liz Pegg, Clark Gable Slept Here, Emerald Theater Company.
The nominees for supporting actor in a play in Division 1.
Carlos Lopez, The River Bride, Casa Teatro. Charles Hunter, Skeleton Crew, Circuit Playhouse. Delvin Brown, Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater. Jesse Dunlap, Coconut Cake, Hattie Lou Theater. Roman Kyle, Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater.
The nominees for supporting actress in a play in Division 1.
Jackie Muskin, Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater. Kim Justice Eichner, Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Monica Sanchez, No in Mi Casa No, Casa Teatro. Ray Kestrel, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Raquela Thompson, Skeleton Crew, Circuit Playhouse.
The nominees for supporting actor in a musical in Division 2.
Elijah Garrett, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. Jared Baker, Tick Tick Boom, Emerald Theater Company. Joshua Rickard, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Kent Fleshman, Little Shop of Horrors, Collierville Arts Council. Landon Graham, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis.
The nominees for supporting actress in a musical in Division 2.
Ashandra Bernard, Noelia Warnett Jones, and Kiera Turner, Little Shop of Horrors, Collierville Arts Council. Eileen Peterson, Tick Tick Boom, Emerald Theater Company. Emily Garrett Cook, Mystic Pizza, Collierville Arts Council. Madeline Mobbs, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Nolita Palmer, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild.
The nominees for supporting actor in a musical in Division 1.
Adam Woodruff, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Bentley Black, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Braxton Gilliland, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Camden Douglas, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Daniel Stewart Nelson, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. John Falconbridge, Cabaret, Germantown Community Theater.
The nominees for supporting actress in a musical in Division 1.
Amy Neighbors, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Brooke Papritz, Carolina Change, Playhouse on the Square. Cameron Crawford, Ride the Cyclone, Germantown Community Theater. Lydia Hart, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Mads Jackson, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for leading actor in a play in Division 2.
Barclay Roberts, A Body of Water, Cork Theater. Burton Bridges, Dragged Through Time, Friends of George's. Carrie Vaughn, Chicken, Cork Theater. David Winter Gutierrez, Death Drop at Hotel La George, Friends of George's. Eli Garrett, Mystery at Greenfingers, Rhodes Theater Guild.
The nominees for leading actress in a play in Division 2.
Anne-Marie Caskey, A Body of Water, Cork Theater. Lydia Lord, Mystery at Greenfingers, Rhodes Theater Guild. Micah Winter Cole, Dragged Through Time, Friends of George's. Nia Nolan Dillard, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Tamara Wright, Chicken, Cork Theater.
The nominees for leading actor in a play in Division 1.
Ekendayo Bandalay, Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater. Gabe Kestrel, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Gerardo Riveas, No en mi casa no, Casa Teatro. Jimbo Latimer, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Kenan Keplinger, The Minutes, New Moon Theater. Michael Gravois, Six Men Dressed Like Joseph Stalin, TheaterWorks at the Square.
The nominees for leading actress in a play in Division 1.
Brooke Papritz, Junie B., Toothless Wonder, Circuit Playhouse. Courtney Oliver, Who's Holiday, Circuit Playhouse. Jenny Odell Madden and Kim Justice Eichner, Parallel Lives, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Kim Justice Eichner, What the Constitution Means to Me, Circuit Playhouse. Natalie Jones, Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis.
The nominees for leading actor in a musical in Division 2.
Anthony Valley, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. J.D. Willis, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. Nathan McHenry, Bright Star, Bartlett Performing Arts. Nathan McHenry, Tick Tick Boom, Emerald Theater Company. Nick Weaver, Little Shop of Horrors, Collierville Arts Council.
The nominees for leading actress in a musical in Division 2.
Annie Freris, Little Shop of Horrors, Collierville Arts Council. Jacqueline Cooper, Through the Looking Screen, Cork Theater. Shannon Yongama, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Skylar Clark, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. Taylor Smith, Bright Star, Bartlett Performing Arts Center.
The nominees for leading actor in a musical in Division 1.
Aidan Pettit, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Jimmy Rustenhaven, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Justin Asher, Parade, Playhouse on the Square. Kent Fleshman, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Nathan McHenry, Cabaret, Germantown Community Theater.
The nominees for leading actress in a musical in Division 1.
Brooke Papritz, Parade, Playhouse on the Square. Jasmine Gillenwaters, Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Lyndon Lewis, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Mac White, The Wizard of Oz, Playhouse on the Square. Marissa Gillum, Carolina Change, Playhouse on the Square.
The nominees for Outstanding Ensemble in a Play in Division 2.
A Body of Water, Cork Theater. Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Dragged Through Time, Friends of George's.
The nominees for Outstanding Ensemble in a Play in Division 1.
No en mi casa no, Casa Teatro. Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. The Minutes, New Moon Theater. The Mousetrap, Theater Memphis. Thoughts of a Colored Man, Hattie Lou Theater.
The nominees for Outstanding Ensemble in a Musical in Division 2.
Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild. The Most Happy Fella, the University of Memphis. Tick Tick Boom, Emerald Theater Company.
The nominees for Outstanding Ensemble in a Musical in Division 1.
A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis. Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis. Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. Seussical, Circuit Playhouse.
The nominees for Outstanding Original Script.
Cougars 2, written by Marianne Washington, produced by Actors Renaissance Theater. Patterns by Michael Hoffman, produced by Germantown Community Theater. Second Story Sunlight, written by F.J. Hartland, produced by Emerald Theater Company. The OKs, written by Chad Rhodes Jr., produced by Three Diamonds Productions. To Canterbury They Went, written by Diane Sposito, produced by Emerald Theater Company. We know you are as excited as we are to celebrate this year's Ugartjarian Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Cecilia Wingate.
The nominees for Outstanding Direction in Division 2.
Chase Ring, Chicken, Quark Theater. Jamie Bowler, Dance Nation, Lone Tree Live. Tony Isbell, A Body of Water, Quark Theater.
The nominees for Outstanding Direction of a Play in Division 1.
Anne-Marie Hall, Parallel Lives, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Anne-Marie Hall, Rumors, Theater Memphis. Cecilia Wingate, Silent Sky, Next Stage, Theater Memphis. Ekendayo Bandele and Maya Robinson, Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater. Monica Sanchez, Tia Pancha, Christmas Story, Casa Teatro.
The nominees for Outstanding Direction in Division 2.
Ben Smith, The Most Happy Fella, University of Memphis. Emily Chateau, Bright Star, Bartlett Performing Arts Center. Hunter Steele, Alice by Heart, Rhodes Theater Guild.
The nominees for Outstanding Direction of a Musical in Division 1.
Claire Colhelm, Waitress, Playhouse on the Square. Kristen Gilmore and Claire Colhelm, Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square. Daniel Stewart Nelson, A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square. Dave Landis, Parade, Playhouse on the Square. Jared Thomas Johnson, Ain't Misbehavin', Theater Memphis.
The nominees for Outstanding Overall Production in Division 2.
A Body of Water, directed by Tony Isbell, stage manager Nelson Meredith, Quark Theater. Chicken, directed by Chase Ring, stage manager Jay Lavender, Quark Theater. Dance Nation, directed by Jamie Bowler, stage manager April Vincent, Lone Tree Live.
The nominees for Outstanding Overall Production of a Play in Division 1.
Black Odyssey, Hattie Lou Theater, directed by Ekendayo Bandele and Maya Robinson, stage manager Bronze Juan Worthy. Parallel Lives, Next Stage Theater Memphis, director Anne-Marie Hall, stage manager Amy Rush. Silent Sky, Next Stage Theater Memphis, directed by Cecilia Wingate, stage manager Jennifer Townsend. What the Constitution Means to Me, Circuit Playhouse, directed by Dave Landis, stage manager Maria Scott. Whose Holiday, Circuit Playhouse, director Marcus Cox, stage manager Katie Ogden.
The nominees for Outstanding Overall Production in Division 2.
Alice by Heart, directed by Hunter Steele, stage managed by Barbara Norwood, Rhodes Theater Guild. The Most Happy Fella, directed by Ben Smith, stage manager Amy Salerno-Hale, the University of Memphis. Tick Tick Boom, directed by Liz Pegg, stage manager Greta K. Englert, Emerald Theater Company.
Nominees for Outstanding Overall Production of a Musical in Division 1.
A Bronx Tale, Playhouse on the Square, directed by Daniel Stewart Nelson, stage manager Katie Ogden. Beauty and the Beast, Theater Memphis, directors Travis Bradley and Jordan Nichols, stage manager Chelsea Robinson. Caroline or Change, Playhouse on the Square, directors Kristen Gilmore and Claire D. Colhelm, stage manager Tessa Werner. Parade, Playhouse on the Square, directed by Dave Landis, stage manager Tessa Werner. Waitress, Playhouse on the Square, directed by Claire D. Colhelm, stage manager Tessa Werner. Congratulations to everyone who participated in any part of this past theater season. If you were nominated tonight, please send a headshot to elizabeth@memphisostranders.org or visit our website to upload it there. Each theater has a point of contact for those nominated, and I'll send out that information to you directly. We'll have more information on our website soon, along with the names of those individuals you can contact at your theater. If we spelled your name wrong or if I pronounced it incorrectly, please let me know. It was an honest mistake, and I would love to correct it. Congratulations again. Tickets for the event will go on sale this week on July 15th, and we can't wait to see you at the party.